Today we're diving into American Psycho, the 2000 cult classic where Christian Bale turned Patrick Bateman into an icon. From casting twists, to shocking behind-the-scenes stories, to the legacy that still fuels memes today, here are 15 shocking facts you didn't know. 1. Leonardo DiCaprio was almost Patrick Bateman. Here's a shocker. Before Christian Bale, the role of Patrick Bateman nearly went to Leonardo DiCaprio. Fresh off Titanic, DiCaprio was the biggest star in the world.
Keep your eyes closed. Do you trust me?
I trust you.
Lionsgate believed casting him would guarantee box office success. But director Mary Harron opposed the idea, worried DiCaprio's boyish charm would undercut the satire. Feminist activists also pressured him, arguing the role glorified violence against women. Ultimately, DiCaprio dropped out and moved on to the beach. The role went to Bale, who transformed into Bateman with terrifying precision. Today, fans can't imagine anyone else in the role.
Cheer up there, Bateman. What's the matter? No shiatsu this morning? Touching me like that can draw back a stump. Hold on there, little buddy.
Proof that sometimes the less obvious choice becomes iconic. 2. Christian Bale. Prepared in obsessive ways. To become Patrick Bateman, Christian Bale took method acting to extreme levels. He crafted Bateman's chilling persona by studying Tom Cruise's interviews, mimicking what he described as an intense friendliness with nothing behind the eyes. Bale also sculpted his body to perfection, training rigorously to reflect Bateman's narcissism and obsession with image.
Come on. Where do you want to go?
His morning routine scenes, face masks, crunches, flawless grooming, became instantly iconic.
Then I apply an herb mint facial mask, which I leave on for 10 minutes while I prepare the rest of my routine.
Bale's obsessive preparation paid off. Critics praised his performance as disturbingly authentic. It was this role that solidified his reputation as one of Hollywood's most fearless actors. 3. Reese Witherspoon's surprising role. Here's a detail many fans forget. Reese Witherspoon actually appears in American Psycho. She plays Evelyn, Patrick Bateman's shallow and status-obsessed fiancée.
Evelyn, my supposed fiancée, keeps buzzing in my ear.
Photographers. Any Leibovitz will get any Leibovitz.
At the time, Witherspoon was fresh off Cruel Intentions and was on the brink of stardom. Just a year later, she'd headline Legally Blonde and become one of Hollywood's biggest names.
Oh, is this low viscosity rayon?
Yes, of course.
With a half-loop top stitching on the hem?
Her role in American Psycho is intentionally exaggerated, poking fun at the vapid, money-driven world Bateman lives in. It's fascinating to look back and see Witherspoon, now an Oscar-winning actress and powerhouse producer, in this satirical cult classic. It's one of those, wait, is that really Reese Witherspoon? Moments that surprises viewers rewatching the film today. 4. Jared Leto didn't know about the axe scene. That infamous scene where Bateman murders Paul Allen with an axe while dancing to Hip to Be Square?
It is! In '87, Huey released this, 4, their most accomplished album.
Jared Leto, who played Allen, had no idea exactly how it would play out. Director Mary Harron intentionally kept him in the dark, telling Bale to surprise him. When Bale leaped into the performance, swinging the axe with manic energy, Leto's stunned reaction was completely real. The scene became one of the most infamous in the movie, a blend of horror, satire, and absurd comedy. Decades later, it's still memed, parodied, and referenced in pop culture. 5. The chainsaw scene was filmed in one take. The notorious sequence where Bateman chases a victim with a chainsaw was filmed in just one take. Mary Harron choreographed the scene like a dark comedy sketch, with Bale running naked except for sneakers. The most shocking part, Bale dropped the chainsaw down the stairwell with such precision that it landed exactly on target. No special effects, no reshoots, just one perfectly timed drop. The scene cemented American Psycho's reputation for mixing disturbing violence with absurd humor. Fans still argue if they should laugh or scream. 6. The business card scene was almost cut. One of the film's most famous scenes involves Bateman and his colleagues obsessing over business card designs.
Is that a gram?
New card. What do you think?
At first, producers wanted to cut it, thinking audiences wouldn't care. But Herron fought to keep it in, recognizing it as the perfect satire of materialistic vanity. Today, the business card scene is a fan favorite, endlessly quoted, parodied, and analyzed online.
Something wrong? Patrick? You're sweating.
It's proof that sometimes the smallest details leave the biggest impact. 7. Willem Dafoe. Filmed 3 versions of his scenes. Willem Dafoe plays Detective Donald Kimball, investigating Paul Allen's disappearance.
What can you tell me about Paul Allen?
I'm at a loss.
To create ambiguity, Herron directed Dafoe to perform each take in 3 different ways. One where Kimball suspects Bateman is guilty, one where he thinks he's innocent, and one where he's unsure. In editing, Herron spliced these versions together, creating a disorienting effect. This subtle trick keeps audiences off balance, never sure how close Bateman is to being caught.
Your address?
American Gardens Building, West 81st Street.
Nice. Very nice.
It's a brilliant example of how direction shapes tension without spelling things out. 8. The author hated and loved the movie. Bret Easton Ellis, who wrote the original novel, had mixed feelings about the film. He admitted the book was intentionally unfilmable because of its graphic violence. When the movie softened certain elements, Ellis criticized it for losing the novel's shock value. But over time, he praised Bale's performance and acknowledged the film's cult status.
And it was Christian Bale completely dressed like Patrick Bateman, completely acting like him, with that accent, shaking my hand.
Today, many fans know American Psycho more through the movie than the controversial book. It's a reminder that adaptations often take on lives of their own.
Sorry, you're not terribly important to me.
9. Huey Lewis. Pulled his song from the soundtrack. The film famously uses Huey Lewis's Hip to Be Square in the Paul Allen murder scene. But when the soundtrack album was released, the song was suddenly missing. Rumors spread that Huey Lewis was offended by the violent context. In reality, it was a licensing issue. The record label hadn't secured the rights in time. Still, the rumor stuck, adding to the film's notoriety.
Huey released this. 4. Their most accomplished album. I think their undisputed masterpiece is Hip to Be Square.
Today, the song is forever tied to the image of Bateman swinging an axe in a clear raincoat. 10. It sparked debate as a feminist film. Upon release, critics were divided. Some accused American Psycho of glorifying misogyny, but others, including director Mary Herron and co-writer Guinevere Turner, argued it was feminist satire. By exaggerating Bateman's violence and narcissism,
That's beautifully stated on the album.
the film mocked toxic masculinity rather than celebrating it. Over time, many scholars re-evaluated it as a biting critique of Wall Street's dehumanizing culture.
She's my cousin. She's from...
Its feminist reading continues to fuel debates in film circles and college classrooms alike. 11. The budget was surprisingly small. Despite its stylish look, American Psycho was made for only $7 million. The cast worked for modest salaries, and many sets were minimal.
Alan. Marcus. Merry Christmas. How you been? Workaholic, I suppose?
Haven't seen you in a while.
Bale himself was paid much less than stars like Witherspoon and Dafoe. But the low budget forced creativity, leading to inventive direction that emphasized satire over spectacle. The film went on to gross over $30 million worldwide, cementing itself as a cult success.
I want you too. Patrick. What is it?
Proof that you don't need blockbuster money to make an unforgettable movie. 12. The ending remains ambiguous on purpose. Fans still debate the finale. Did Bateman really kill anyone, or was it all in his head? Mary Herron has confirmed she wanted the ending to remain ambiguous. The point wasn't whether the murders were real, but whether Bateman's shallow world would even notice. That ambiguity sparked decades of conversation and analysis, making the film endlessly rewatchable.
And therefore, I think a lot of people really don't know, have no idea really what kind of film we're making here.
It's the kind of ending that lingers and keeps audiences arguing years later. 13. Bale studied psycho killers' body language. To embody Bateman, Bale didn't just work out. He studied real-life killers. He analyzed interviews with Ted Bundy and other sociopaths to replicate their unsettling charm.
You picked up the fucking face!
This research influenced Bateman's chilling blend of politeness and sudden violence. Bale's dedication added layers to the character, making him disturbingly believable. It's one of the reasons his performance is still praised today. 14. The film boosted Bale's career overnight. Before American Psycho, Christian Bale was known mostly for Empire of the Sun and smaller roles.
I can't remember what my parents look like.
After Bateman, he became a Hollywood powerhouse. The role proved he could carry a film, handle controversy, and deliver unforgettable performances. Just 5 years later, he was cast as Batman in Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy.
One man's tool is another man's weapon.
In your mind, perhaps there aren't many things.
Looking back, American Psycho wasn't just a cult hit. It was Bale's launching pad to superstardom. 15. It inspired memes and pop culture for decades. From Bateman's business card obsession to his skincare routine, American Psycho became a goldmine for internet memes.
I simply am not
Clips of Bale's performance circulate endlessly on TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. The hip-to-be-square scene alone has been remixed thousands of times.
I think their undisputed masterpiece is Hip to Be Square. A song so catchy.
What began as a controversial satire now thrives as pop culture shorthand for narcissism and consumerism. 2 decades later, Bateman is both a terrifying character and an oddly relatable one for meme culture. And there you have it. 15 shocking facts about American Psycho. From Leonardo DiCaprio almost taking the role, to Bale's obsessive preparation, to that chainsaw drop filmed in one take, this movie isn't just a cult classic, it's a cultural mirror, one that still reflects our obsession with image, status, and power. And let's be honest, every time you see a stack of business cards, you secretly think of Patrick Bateman whispering,
Look at that subtle off-white coloring.
So, which fact surprised you the most? Drop your answer in the comments. We read them all. If this video gave you flashbacks to Bateman's skincare routine, hit like, tap subscribe, and join Rewatch Club, where we peel back the masks and rewind the movies. Until next time, keep your business cards sharp and your Huey Lewis records louder than ever.